absolutely epic. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. So I'm in a different part of the Peak District. Have been to the Peak District before, met up with Paul Kennedy Creative Media, and we climbed to the top of Shuttling Slow, which was amazing. Very nice. In a different part of the Peak District, I think what is known as High Peak, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, basically just been to the top of Mam Tor. Loads of people there, so it's only going to be like sort of touristy type photographs, but still had to do it, obviously had to climb it. The plan is for my final day, sunrise from either the top of Mam Tor or somewhere around there, because it is done to death a little bit, so I want to find a composition that interests me. Don't just want to do what everybody else has done, but if it comes down to that, I have no problem with doing that, because even if everybody else has the photograph, I don't, so I'm fine with doing that. Basically on my way back down to Edale, the plan, before the weather decided to be ridiculously epic, the plan was to go to Padley Gorge, which is about a 20-minute train ride. That is probably going to have to happen tomorrow now, because like I say, the weather was just ridiculous. It was just amazing. So I'll roll the images that I've taken so far. I did also kind of take a few photographs the first day that I arrived. Sunset was a bit flat, not really much going on, just to kind of get warmed up, if you like. But yeah, let's have a little adventure. Let's have a landscape photography adventure. Yeah, let's see what we get up to. The other thing I want to say is the reason why sometimes I'm not looking directly at you, or at the camera lens. I sold the Sony ZV-1. Did you even notice? Because I made 2 videos where I'm vlogging with the iPhone 11. Nobody said anything. So yeah, sold the Sony ZV-1, which kind of, you could say, in part, allowed me to fund this trip. So yeah, that is the reason why sometimes I'm not looking where I should be. It's because I'm getting used to vlogging with a phone. I should take some lessons from this guy. So yeah, let's crack on and let's see where we get to. Good morning. So, you join me on a very frosty morning. It's about half an hour after sunrise. I basically injured my foot yesterday evening. Took a few images at sunset, but didn't really do too much. I have no idea what happened to my foot. I didn't like have cramp or anything like that. It's a little bit more serious. So I'm a little bit more limpy today than I would like. Sort of missed sunrise, which I'm a bit gutted about, but you know, just means I have to come back. It means I've got a reason to come back. I mean, I have a reason to come back. It's absolutely stunning, this place. This part of the country is incredible. So because of that, I was a little bit more laboured in getting up today. Just didn't fancy walking up two very steep hills, mostly in the dark. Didn't fancy it. Got the drone up. Been waiting to get the drone up. Basically waiting for the wind to be, you know, tolerable. I've only got the DJI Mini 2. It doesn't do too well in really strong winds. So I'm happy that I finally got a drone flight in. But yeah, basically got the whole day. My train home is about 3:30 from Edale to Sheffield, and then Sheffield back to London. So yeah, got plenty of time. I am gonna definitely prioritise a trip to Padley Gorge because it looks pretty amazing, particularly as we're in autumn. So let's crack on. Let's see what we get up to today. So this is the image that I captured at sunrise on my way up Rushup Edge towards Mamtor, and I love it. It's not what I expected to take a photograph of or to come away with being my favourite image from this trip, and that is precisely the reason why I love it. Perhaps that's the message for this video and moving forward. As a landscape photographer, is it more beneficial to have zero preconceived ideas and no expectations, and therefore not putting pressure on yourself to succeed? I would say definitely. Yeah, I'm getting over the disappointment of not making it to the top of Mamtor for sunrise. I'm getting over that pretty quickly. Already, I've taken some shots, very, very nice. I think to be here, especially in autumn, with any kind of autumn colour, autumn sort of tones is, yeah, it's nice. It's really, really nice. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have an explore. I want you to come with me. And we're going to see what photographs we can get. The photographs I've already taken, well, one that I've already taken, it was a little bit on the dodgy side in terms of where my tripod had to be, so I really had to focus on, you know, not letting my very expensive camera lens tripod fall into Padley Gorge. Yeah, I had to focus on that not happening. Never turn your back on the camera. What they always say. But yeah, that first image I will put up on the screen. Do let me know what you think. So I've got this really interesting composition. It's quite wide, even on a 20mm. 20mm still isn't quite wide enough. So basically, panorama. Can't go wrong. Woodland panorama. Just trying to wait for some light. That would help. But yeah, really interesting scene. I do like it. You got this trackway, I suppose you could call it. It's not a footpath technically, but obviously you can walk down it. But yeah, left and right you've got this moss covered rocks. Yeah, loads of contrast in the scene, and yeah, really interesting. Yeah, that's a panorama, and if it's any good, or even if it isn't any good, I will put it up on the screen for you now. Do let me know what you think. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to wrap it all up. Yeah, pretty amazing, pretty amazing. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my interpretation of Padley Gorge. I know it's been photographed a lot, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the images, at least how they look on the back of the camera screen. And yeah, I guess I will see you in the next video, wherever that may be. See you again. Cheers.